finally back tonight for the one-loss Utah Jazz. For the Bucks, a pair of former Jazz men in their starting lineup, George Hill and Grayson Allen. Smitty, got a great lineup between Giannis and Rudy Gobert, maybe even matched up a couple of times.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think those two guys will match up, and I think obviously it'll be a tough task for Rudy trying to stop Giannis coming downhill. Love to see Gobert ask for the basketball, go right at Giannis, but I think it's going to come down to, Mike Conley can obviously just live in the paint against this Bucks lineup.
We never asked ourselves, is this a preview of the NBA Finals?
Whoa.
What are the odds? What are the
Sell it.
odds?
Sell this matchup.
What are the odds, Sean? Give it to us.
Well, health, number one. The Lakers going to get it together, number two. And when is Kyrie coming back, number three?
How about Ben Simmons? You going to factor him into this conversation? I think it's obligatory. We have to mention, if you're going to mention Kyrie, you got to mention Ben Simmons,
No.
And I think for the Utah Jazz, this is a team. What do you do this year if they just decide to just get to the second round or third round, which that is unbelievable. Just think about more for the Utah Jazz.
All right, fellas, we'll see you guys at halftime. It is a 5-game night around the association. We'll whip you around and get you up to speed on everything happening tonight in the league. Second game of a back-to-back for both the Jazz and the Bucks, both looking to bounce back from losses last night. We send it out to Lisa Byington and Marcus Johnson live on NBA TV.
Bucks can get going offensively early.
Giannis jumping up against Rudy Gobert. And here we begin. Giannis played 34 minutes against San Antonio. And you hear Dario's report in the postgame. He's talked about how he's got to learn to play with whoever's out there on the court. When they want the ball, where they want the ball, and at what time they want the ball. But right now, Giannis wants the ball. He gives it up to George Hill with one on the shot clock. And the back of the heel that time on that first possession.
Some pretty good ball movement by the Bucks. Just got into their actions a little late in the shot clock.
Donovan Mitchell coming off a 30-point performance against the Bulls. 22 of his 30. A big quarter that he had, or a big half, I should say, in the first half. And maybe he's picking up where he left off in Chicago.
Well, Donovan Mitchell is one of the most aggressive players in the league. You got to be locked in on him early and often.
Grayson Allen gives it up to Thanasis, and Gobert got him.
Nice job by Giannis closing out on Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich working it around to O'Neal for three, and it's a quick 5 points, 2 possessions, and, 2 buckets. Quick 6 points, I should say.
Yeah, Utah, one of the more prolific three-point shooting teams in the league. They love to take the early three.
Allen for three from the wing.
That's a great sign for the Bucks, Lisa. Allen is always aggressive. Every time he touches, he's looking to score. And so if he can start with that long ball, it opens up the rest of his game.
Grayson Allen hit 4 3-point makes against San Antonio. It was 4 of 9 last night. Gobert was calling for it, deflected by Allen. Now 5 to shoot. Mitchell trying to go to work there in the corner. The double team coming. Thanasis closing on it, and that was good defense that time by the Bucks. And there is Marcus Johnson's favorite foul committed to stop the break. Bogdanovich is number 1.
Let's take a look at Grayson Allen. He jab step on a really good defender, gets enough airspace and lets it fly with confidence. Nice job by Thanasis there, coming on the double team, forcing the turnover.
I'm going to score a ton of points for you, but that's a great example there what Thanasis Antetokounmpo can bring you with him in the starting lineup. How about Grayson going back-to-back?
Well, Grayson understanding that a little short-handed without Chris Middleton, you're going to need an offensive pop. He's definitely providing that early.
2 shots, 2 makes, all 6 points from Grayson Allen here so far. Conley this time sizes it up, so a 3 for a 3. That's all that we have here so far.
I'm telling you, Mike Conley Jr. didn't want to get left out of the long-distance party.
5 shots taken, you see there. 5 shots made here for both of these teams, all behind the 3-point arc. Giannis, will he get into the party? Maybe. From Smith's of the game. Thanasis gives the Bucks another opportunity. Giannis. Step back move, it's pure. You can hear that sound from here.
I tell you, he's tickling the twine that time. But Giannis can get that mid-range going. There's nothing you can do with it at all.
Cats are hot tonight here on Halloween night. I love it. It's one of the best sounds in the world.
You're right about that.
And Conley from up top. Oh, he was chomping at the bit to get back.
Oh, George Hill was inside of his jersey. He couldn't be in a better defensive position. Conley showing you why he's so important to this team.
Jazz have only shot 3-point shots here so far. Giannis, you've seen him mean mug a little bit after a dunk. He was kind of mean mugging after that jump shot.
Oh, I think that's like, ooh, I'm on tonight. Y'all better watch out.
They better hope that he's on tonight.
Yes.
He had a big Giannis performance tonight. He probably knows it too. Gonna have to try to will this team to a victory here tonight. Think about that championship roster, and Giannis is the only starter. From that, he challenged his Gobert. Ooh, the two big men went at it. And Thanasis grabbed that from like his waistline and put it up.
Thanasis showed a lot of strength there. It was a ton of contact. He's still able to fight through and get it to drop.
Mitchell for three. What is going on with the Jazz? 5 from 5 from three-point territory.
They like to shoot three as much as anybody in the league. It's rare when you see teams come out and start this hot.
Well, but they have not been shooting well this year. That's the only difference. And Thanasis with the rebound.
Notice the difference in intensity from last night's first quarter to tonight. It's not just because the shots are falling. The Bucks have brought a higher level of intensity to start this game.
Two-player game, Mitchell and Gobert. O'Neal. Donovich to the baseline. And got the defense up in the air. Our quick trip. Take me home. How about the two big men?
Well, I love to see this. Meeting at the apex is what happened there. And Giannis, great timing, no foul, wonderful block, great defensive play.
Good reference there, my friend.
Like that. Okay.
Still, I can't get over the fact you didn't bring in candy, but I like your references.
Well, the night's still young now. I got magical
You gonna,
powers.
what, you gonna run to the concession stand? Make you feel guilty?
I got tricks in my bag.
Oh, okay, well, this is the night to bring the tricks.
Exactly.
Tricks and the treats.
Yeah. I got some tricks up my sleeve now.
Early timeout call by the Bucks. It's a 4-point edge here for Utah. A 3-point barrage there for the visitors.